What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Broncos versus Chargers game going down on Thursday, December 19th, 2024. Here at Pickdawgz, we drop the most repeat videos at anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, picks like the most, including my $15 pick of the day, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. And for all my bid bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service. This is for people with big bankrolls, for the high rollers. Whereas our normal premium picks offer something for everyone. So if this sounds like something up your alley, text the number on the screen and my man Costi will get right to you. But alrighty, guys, we got a nice AFC West matchup going down with some playoff implications as well. Whoever wins this game pretty much is going to make it to the playoffs. I think I saw on the NFL's website it's like 99%. Whoever wins this game makes the playoffs. Right now, the Broncos have a 92% chance to make the playoffs, and then the Chargers have an 86% chance to make the playoffs. So both teams are looking solid to make the playoffs, but hey, it's the NFL. You never know what happens, and this is a big game for both squads. So let's break this thing down, man. Starting with the Broncos, 9-5 record, 11-3 ATS, averaging 24 points per game, giving up 17.6 points per game, which is the second best in the league. And man, I mean, the Broncos, it's been a success story to say the least, man. I live in Denver. I'm not a Broncos fan, but the Broncos fans are happy, and they deserve it, man, because those couple years of Russell Wilson were awful. They finally got themselves a quarterback, and it's good to see the Broncos good again, man. When I watch this team, they just do everything. They just do everything right. They don't make many mistakes. It's not too flashy. They just are putting out a winning product out there, and they're getting the job done. In their last game, they played a weird game against the Colts. You know, we all know what happened with that Jonathan Taylor run. The Colts were up, I think, 13-6, I believe. They had control of that game. Jonathan Taylor drops the ball before getting into the end zone. What a bonehead move. And then the Broncos just take off and win that game 31-13. Colts didn't score a point after that. So pretty crazy. And then the game before that was that wild Monday Night Football game against the Browns. Jameis had like 500 yards, 4 picks or whatever it was. That game was crazy there. But these teams did play earlier this season. The game was in Denver. And look, the Chargers dominated that game, man. It was 23-16. But if you watch that game, the Chargers were in control the whole time. They were up big at half. Broncos tried to make a comeback at the end, but just couldn't get the job done. But yeah, I mean, the Broncos will be looking to get some revenge in this one. But let me tell you what, watching that game, Chargers look like the better team. I will say the Broncos are in better form than when they played that game. That game was back on October 13th. What was it? Probably like Bo Nix's third or fourth game in the NFL. So I do think this Broncos team is way better than when these teams first played. And looking at the Chargers, the Chargers are coming into this one with the 8-6 record, 9-5 ATS. They're averaging 21 points per game, giving up 17.6 points per game. And what I thought was interesting is both these squads are giving up the same amount of points each game. Both are giving up 17.6 points per game, which is top 3 in the whole NFL. So should be a good defensive battle here. And looking at the Chargers' last couple games, you know, they took that tough loss against the Bucs last week. I know I just hyped up their defense, but their defense did not perform in that game. I mean, Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans absolutely carved up that defense, put 40 up on them boys, and yeah, it was bad. And the thing about the Chargers, they were up in that game in the first half, and then the Bucs just ran away with it, had a massive second half. And then the game before that, you know, they played the Chiefs. The Chiefs did the classic thing, man. They had that voodoo spell. Chargers could have won that game, but of course, it's the Chiefs, man. They're going to pull it out somehow. But yeah, man, I'm going to get right to the pick. I'm going to roll with the under in this game. I do have a side I like for this game that will be a premium. Before this video, I like the under. I like the under a lot. Like I said, guys, we have a divisional game, a lot on the line. The last few seasons, we've seen these Thursday night games start a bit slow. These teams are on a short week. A lot of times they start off a bit slow. And look, the over has been money for the Broncos as of late, but the last 3 games they played were the Colts, the Raiders, and then the Browns, who have taken a step down when it comes to their defense. Now they play this Chargers team who prides themselves on running the ball, playing defense, so I don't think we see that same offensive production from the Broncos as we've seen the last few weeks. And hey, let's not forget, these teams played earlier this season. The score was 23-16. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a similar score there. Like I said, I do have a winner in this game. I got to keep that close to my heart, but I love the under here. Two top three defenses, prime time Thursday night, AFC West battle, under. Give me the under 42.5 here, guys. I appreciate you watching this. Click that, drop a like, drop in the comments you guys are taking in this one. You can follow me on Instagram at BradWinsBets if you want to follow my handicap career more closely. But most importantly, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.